Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we have a reading about somebody who is, I think, a bit entitled, a little bit bossy, used to getting their way. And with the unexpected income card, it was kind of giving me a sense of somebody feels like they can buy whatever it is that they want. Maybe they want somebody to lie for them. Maybe they feel like they can just, you know, um, live your life for you. It could be a parent figure or a romantic partner. But I feel like we have somebody here that is realizing their own independence. I definitely was hearing the Leslie Gore song that is in the title, You Don't Own Me. Like there's just like a little bit of, you're going to need to just chill out because you're not going to be able to tell me how to live my life just because you have some money, right? Hello, Miss Erica. How are you doing? Not to rub it in, Miss Erica, but I totally ate one of those cookies right before this reading. Still delicious. Hello, Miss Tiana. How are you doing? Yeah, it's a good song. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime. Sorry, wind chime. That was so rushed. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy Monday. I think we're going to start with the Lenormand. For those of you that don't know, when I had a little bit more, like it was a higher ceiling in my last apartment, and there's a little bit more like acoustic space. I used to do a little bit more with the wind chimes than just a little, "Ding." And I used to like get an impression of the reading from the wind chimes. Kind of miss that, but if you're curious, feel free to check out where obviously I have a different set. It's more of a white background. Well, with like a giant tree. What is that called? Tapestry. All right. Odd. We have the tree card. Didn't even think of that. Then we have the fox. So trees could be important for you. Maybe you have one tattooed. Maybe you really like art that has trees featured. I definitely do. I think I had to like give away some of that stuff though. We've got somebody here who has, I don't know, it's almost like they have a little bit of a reputation for being stubborn or not being someone that you can control, right? You don't own me. This person's like, yeah, I know. You wish you could tell me exactly how to live my life. You want to tell me how to speak, how to sing, what to drink, whatever it is. No, this person's not having it. Oh, also, wasn't that yesterday's date? I mean, in the US, I'm pretty sure across the pond, y'all like to have the date first, then the month. Totally get it. That makes a lot of sense to me. Anyways, I think we need the Earth and Bone Oracle. Tell me more about this entitled wealthy man who likes to boss people around. Thank you, Miss Christina. How are you doing? It's so nice of you to tickle the like button. That's my favorite. Good. We have number 28, Flight. I don't think we've had this card pulled on the channel yet, maybe for a personal reading, but I don't think for general. So we have opportunity, prosperity, new venture, and don't wait. That unexpected income is tied to this card. Prosperity, right? So if somebody's trying to tell you you have to take this path and you don't think that's the right path for you, this seems to be the universe supporting you in your suspicions or supporting you in your determination to live life the way that you see fit and not necessarily according to somebody else's plans for you, right? And then we have number 1, shelter, spiritual growth, revival, accountability, and healing. I love the images on these cards. So there is something here that is meant for you. It'll give you a little peace, a little serendipity, because it feels like it was meant for you. It feels like this was supposed to go this way, even if there are those that have doubted it for you. I don't know. I really feel like for a lot of you, this is like a controlling parent figure or a controlling romantic partner. And if it's the romantic partner, well, shit, it's probably for both. There's absolutely some sort of, I give you something, but I expect you to do something in return, right? Like I give things to you, but it's a way to make you feel like you have to obey me in some way. Let's go with, oh no, we had you this morning. We'll go with the Rider Waite. What else do we have? Run away. 5 of Cups. A sense of regret, followed by relief. Okay, these are 2 different energies. I feel like this wealthy person or this entitled person is maybe a bit of a curmudgeon or a little difficult to deal with because they didn't live their life the way they wanted to. So it's almost like they just expect that they should repeat that pattern. It's kind of giving me vibes like The Notebook, where the main character, I can't remember her name, Rachel McAdams' character, she is expected to marry for money just like her mom did, right? Just like her mom had to deny love and instead make the right choice. I feel like this is something about generational expectations. Like, this is how it was for my parents. This is how it was for me. This is how it's going to be for you. And somebody was like, it's just not really my thing. So even though you all expect me to live this way or do this, I don't really care. Just try to stop me. I'm gonna do what I want, right? Like, I feel like Rachel McAdams' character totally says that. Who knows her name? I know you know her name, somebody out there. She was just, kind of defiant, right? This very well could be about a love match. There could be some influential family members that are trying to direct another person's love life. Like, that person's not good enough for you, that person's not rich enough for you, that person doesn't have the credentials that you should be, expecting in a relationship. So even though I feel like there is love in a situation, somebody's like, no. For some of you, this is a career choice. Yes, you're a talented singer. Yes, you're a talented painter, but I don't care. You don't get to do that. We want you to be a doctor. We want you to be a scientist. We want you to be a politician. There are expectations here that are handed down to somebody, and the person who feels in control, this wealthy man individual, is somebody who doesn't really have a lot of soft spots, right? If any at all. This is somebody that says, this is the law, this is the way that it's supposed to be, so that's the way that it's going to be. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them, is kind of the energy from this card, right? Like, them's the rules. And somebody else is like, yeah, but like, why? And what are the consequences? Ooh, okay, well, I'm still going to do it my way. Like, there's definitely some resistance here. Hello there, Paul. How are you doing? Did I miss somebody? I don't think so. Yes, Allie was her name. Yes. Ah, such a good movie. And then the older Allie, I think, was played by Gina Rowland. I love her. We have the 8 of Pentacles. I think this is how you invest your time, what you pursue. Somebody feels like they should be able to tell you how to make those decisions. And you're like, no, actually, I'm a whole ass human and I can make my own decisions. You should try it someday. Like, there could be some anger, just like I think there was with Allie's mom, that if you have the cojones to live your own life and not let somebody direct you or tell you how to live it, then the person who did basically let their life be a puppet show has this like anger towards you, right? Like, oh, should I have done that? Queen of Cups, Six of Wands, Five of Swords in the reverse. There was somebody that had to walk away from love, and it has eaten them up inside. This is something that they think about every day. I feel like this is the person who likes to control others. Like, if I'm going to be suffering, then you might as well all be suffering as well. Like, you shouldn't be able to pursue what it is that makes you happy if I couldn't, right? Hello, Starlight. How are you doing? Hello, Keely. Daily tea. It is recommended to get daily tea. That's correct. That's the right way to do it. So we have somebody here that is struggling a bit to be in the present moment, right? There's a lot of regrets, there's a lot of anger, frustration because of how they were controlled. And now they're looking at the person they want to control and seeing that they are doing things their own way. And for some reason, perhaps the stubbornness, there's no getting through to this person. I'm just not going to change my mind. They're not interested in doing things for the crowd. They do things their own way, and then they get accolades for that. So I'm telling you, like, you're the first generation that has the cojones to not let somebody puppet master your life. For some of you, this is not letting a partner puppet master you, because it is a generational thing, right? You may have grown up with a parent that was pretty much exclusively in codependent relationships. There's something here you're doing differently, and it's making the person who thinks they can control you question themselves in terms of how they've lived their own life. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. You make decisions based off of what you love, what motivates you, what you're passionate about, as opposed to making decisions based off of strictly, analytically speaking, what is the right choice? Or if we just go off of logic, what would we choose? Because that's how you end up in a relationship that's just about money and doesn't have emotion, right? The King of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Swords. My. This feels to me like a couple. This could be, for example, your parents. This could be in-laws. This could be a brother and his wife. There is a connection here between these two people. One of them is a little bit heartless or cruel and really only thinks about, practicality. And the Queen of Swords, yes, there's something here that ties her to this King of Swords. They relate on some level. But there's also something more permissive about this Queen of Swords. That open hand is like, you know what? It's okay. I'll hear your justification. I'll hear your story. What's your request? Come forward. And I feel like this Queen of Swords is the ticket. This is how peace is reestablished after going your own way or making your own choices. We have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. I really feel like whatever you're being directed to do, at the heart of that issue is you having money or you being well off, or somebody has, a high paying job. You would have great retirement funds, whatever it is. This person is like, don't do what you want, go this direction. And you're like, no, I'm not going to do that, because I view that as basically killing off my own decision making. And it's like times have changed. There's something here that the King of Swords is not willing to accept at face value, along the lines of times have changed. It's not like that anymore. I'm trying to think of a good example. I mean, look, there were a lot of laws and restrictions on who could be in love and who could be married. that I think most of us are pretty familiar with. There were also just those societal expectations, right? May, December romances, for example. Not everyone was cool with that or is cool with that. There's something here that because society has changed, these King of Sword, Queen of Sword expectations or perspectives are no longer super applicable. And I feel like that's something you understand that they don't really understand. Page of Rods, which is the Page of Wands, the World, and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this is you looking at the situation. You're not a dummy, right? You're not just being stubborn. You actually understand something that these individuals have not accepted or have not discovered. So whatever has missed the King of Swords or Queen of Swords, you get it. You see a path forward where they do not, and that's what's giving you this new beginning or a new chapter that doesn't require anybody else, because we had that unexpected income card. There's something here that makes things easier for you to do what you want to do the way that you want to do it. Hi there, Mr. Hambone. Do you want to come say hi? Come here. Come here. Are you hiding? Are you shy today? Everybody loves you. Okay. He doesn't even look at the camera. He's like, what? What are we doing up here? I would love it if he just sat right behind me on the bench the entire time. I love it when he does that. So cute. He's just sitting by my feet. I love this cat so dang much. All right. What else do we have? Strength. Good for you. You guys, whoever I'm reading for, you have dealt with some pretty difficult personalities, some pretty difficult environments, and you have chosen to let that make you stronger as opposed to allowing it be a weakness, right? So you have grown in a way that others in your family have not, because I feel like others in your family have this like chip on their shoulder or this willingness to be a little bit, there he is, a little bit heartless. Were you listening to me when I said that? And again, you're making some of these folks a little bit upset because they didn't think to do it the way you did it, right? They didn't think to just kind of go your own way. How'd you get so cute? Huh? He's currently calculating whether or not he could jump on the top of that, isn't he? Is that what you're doing? Yeah, I know. He's a good arm rest. All right, we need one more. Eight of Swords. So here's the thing. I think you actually understand that if you were to follow somebody else's directions, if you were to take the path that they had taken, it would just lead you to this Eight of Swords energy. You know, the inability to really see what's going on around you, a feeling of being stuck. It wouldn't feel authentic to you. I think that's the difference between you and the individuals that you're arguing with or dealing with, is you want to live authentically and they don't really know what that's like. Hi. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ten of Cups. Somebody here feels bound by their marriage, it feels like specifically, or their family home. It kind of feels to me like this is the Queen of Swords. This person, like I said, they're a little bit more permissive. I feel like this is the key for you to asserting yourself, your independence, your authentic choices or way of living, and managing whatever fallout or drama in a respectful way. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. I feel like you're going to, if you haven't already, tell this King of Swords or the fam hey, that's not my passion. I'm not interested in being a dentist. I'm not interested in being a teacher. I'm not interested in being a doctor. I want to rock and roll all day. Whatever it is you want to do, you're standing up for yourself because you know that if you're passionate about something, you'll be able to dedicate more of your time and energy. And I feel like you've done enough looking and searching and, learning to realize that this is actually a decent path forward for you. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse and the Eight of Cups. But they're pissed off. You're abandoning something. You might be leaving college, saying that's not really what I need if I'm going to be a musician. You might be leaving the church, saying that's not really how I feel about religion. There's something here that they're really not cool with in terms of the path you want to take and how you want to get there. And it feels to me like you see the path very clearly. It's it's their lack of vision that is the problem. So we have another 10 in the reverse, 10 of Wands in the reverse, indicating that this is overwhelming. And I feel like, in particular, what we're talking about here is living your life like a marionette, like you're, a puppet for these people is overwhelming. Like, if I'm not going to be able to live my own life, then why do we even call it my life, right? Like, let me live the way that I want to. You have your own life. You can do that any which way. I mean, I might not want to talk to you, depending on how you engage with that. But, it's your choice. Yeah, there's totally a hair of mine there. All right, this is the Black Tarot. Oh, no, not again. Don't do that. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Two of Wands. Ace of Swords in the reverse, and Seven of Swords. I like how the Seven of Swords just went right into that spot. So we have somebody who has, honestly, this feels like a facade of happiness, right? Like, I want everyone else to think that my marriage is excellent, my kids are happy, we have enough money, we have everything we want, we can go on vacations whenever, everything's perfect. I don't know how many of you have seen the show Revenge, but that's one example that comes to mind. Madeline Stowe's family. What was her name in the show? I don't know. She was a crazy mother-in-law type. Ooh, I hope you're not talking about me, Paul. But yeah, we have fake people that are upset that you aren't doing the same thing, right? You're willing to actually live authentically, and you don't care if there's a fallout. If there are people that don't want to deal with you because you want to live your life the way you want to live it, then so be it. And I totally subscribe to that school of thought. Ace of Pentacles. That's where this unexpected income comes in, right? We had prosperity, doing things your way. I mean, if some of you are worried about whether or not these people are going to cut you off and you might not get money that was supposed to be left to you or something, or they're not going to let you stay at the family cabin, whatever it is, I wouldn't worry about that. You've got prosperity of your own. And I feel like this is a big part of kind of justify how you've lived your life is, I understand that you're rich and you can boss people around, but not everybody needs a leg up. Not everybody needs your charity. Not everybody needs to obey you, right? Thank you, Paul. Oh no! It's okay, Tiana. You can rewind. Emperor, because you're going to boss up. You don't need this King of Swords because you are enough, because you can build a life for yourself. If they don't want to be a part of it because you didn't let them boss you around, they don't deserve to be a part of it. Live and let live, right? Seven of Wands. So we have Seven of Wands, Four of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Wands in the reverse. No, I don't think we have those yet. Something about right time, right place. Something is going to fall apart. Perhaps things might get difficult at your job or your business. Some people might be laid off or feel like they don't get along with their boss, so they have to find a different fit. There's going to be like almost like you feel like a step backwards, like, oh crap, did I mean to do this? Is this where I'm supposed to be? But this is opening up an opportunity for you where you can say, oh, yeah, I don't even have to give a 2 weeks notice. I'm just available to start and I'm eager to move forward with this, right? So sometimes we lose something just before we're about to gain something big so that it's easier, like it's a good example. I always like the closet example when you do your spring cleaning and you're like, I haven't worn that in like 3 years. I should probably let somebody else enjoy it. And then that enables you to have space in your closet for new clothes that actually do fit, right? Uh, Great question, Christina. I know, but I'm excited that you asked because that's adorable. And it's also adorable because I often call ham bone goober, which is just 2 letters swapped out. Isn't that funny? All right, you guys. Sorry. Back to the reading. I'm real distracted today. I don't know what it is. Suppose that's what Mondays are for. We have the Five of Spears or Five of Pentacles. Somebody's lying to you when they tell you that you can't create success on your own or that you don't have a viable business. This is just mean for them to say, like, this is just somebody who's trying to ruin your day and they don't have the power to ruin your day. Sometimes when you tell somebody who's used to getting their way that they can't control you, it's less about the actual subject matter at hand and more about their sense of losing control over others that gets to them. So I feel like we have somebody here that just likes to boss you around. Five of Pentacles, Knight of Swords in the reverse, Nine of Swords in the reverse, and King of Spheres or Pentacles. This person is lying and trying to say that you wouldn't be successful in this line of work or with this, business, this direction, perhaps even this love connection. But whatever it is, this is absolutely a good situation for you, and you should trust your gut. Go ahead, be stubborn, because this person, they don't understand the scope of the situation. And there is unexpected help coming your way, which is interesting because we also have this unexpected income, right? So there's something here that makes sure that you can continue to live your life authentically, regardless of what this person thinks about it. All right, let's get a few from the Crow Tarot. And then I might have to sign off after that. Got some lunch plans. All right, let's see. Ooh, the Fool, Justice, a new beginning. This is karma for you in a good way, right? This is, you've done the work. You've, been who you truly are. Oh my God, that is such a lovely way to end this reading for you guys. There's a new beginning, a fresh start, and this is justice for you. This is what you deserve in a great, happy way, right? 10 of Cups is you have it all, right? Happy home life. Likely love in your life. So yeah, choose to be happy. Do what makes you happy. This person will eventually get over it. And if they don't, they're lost, right? The crystal ball? No way. No, you're just seeing your future in there, Paul. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for the likes and subscribes, and I'll be posting some shorts later. Bye, guys.